Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. In this video I'll be reviewing this very device here. This is the Ulefone Note 6T. As you can see it here, it's looking all brand new and clean and wrapped up. And for those who don't know, in this channel I review devices, softwares and websites, and just to help you make an informed decision when you buy. And so that's what we're all about here. So if it's what you're looking for, if it's what you like, please subscribe, like this video already, because it's going to be amazing. And share with your friends so they can support this channel. All right, let's dive in. You can see this device right here. It's been purchased recently from the manufacturer. As you can see, it's all sealed up in the pack here, looking all clean and nice. The Ulefone Note 6T. All right, this is going to be the second Ulefone I'm reviewing on this channel, and it's a different model this time around, and I believe it's here to give us quality. All right, as we always start our videos, let's talk about what the manufacturer says about this device. Okay, and this is also to feed that those people who are specification crazy. Okay, so this device is the Ulefone Note 6T. And according to the manufacturer, it has a 3 gig RAM, and it's got 64 gigs of memory, and it comes in 2 colors. Basically, it comes in black and purple. This is the purple color. And then the device has got a battery of 3,300 milliampere hour. And a rear facing camera of 13 megapixels. That's quite good. And also a front camera of about 5 megapixels. Yeah, so that's the nature of this device according to the manufacturer. There's more inside, I believe, but as we know, we need to, in this video, we'll be checking if those things are actually true and to see what the phone does house for us. All right, so to begin with, guys, we have to open this pack. As you can see right here, I would be needing my knife here. And if we open this way, we tear gently. Okay, while we're at it, you can see here, this is a very simple packaging, and it tells me something. The manufacturers may give heed to quality because it's advisable for phones to be packaged simply because of the environment. You don't want too much fluff and rubbish when you're disposing the phone or the packaging. So that's the reason why phones are packaged simply, by the way. And this phone is simply packaged, as you can see. All right, so let's push this downwards and slide the phone through gradually. And there you go, we're almost there. Out, in, out. All right, that's giving way now. Okay, as you can see, the pack is looking smooth without scratches, blemishes. Okay, so to open and reveal this phone, we slide the phone this way, the pack this way. There you go. And it reveals our phone. The Ulefone Note 6T. Okay, and right here at the top you can see the phone already is gently covered by the cellophane wrap. Okay, if we move the wrapping away from the phone, you can see right here the phone is inside this wrapping right here. If we place this and find out what's inside the pack, okay, we can move this away slightly and turn the pack upside down a little bit. That helps us raise this up, and it reveals the manual of the phone. Okay, once again, like I always say on this channel, we don't read manuals, we don't. But if you want to, you can use this to help you guide the use of the phone. This is a safety prompt card, and this is instructions for phone charging, which I believe you should read. You should read if you're not a careful phone user. But in this video, we'll not be reading this manual, so we can keep this aside. And this aside as well. And this is the Note 6T quick guide. Right here, you can see here it tells you where everything is. I'm going to show you in this video, so we don't need to read all this, but you can see here that the manufacturers have given heed to providing the user with the basic information about the phone, just so that even if you're a first-time phone user, you can always use this phone to the best of your ability. Okay, so going into the pack again, we can find more. This is a warranty card right here. It says here, Ulefone congratulates and thanks you for showing confidence in the products. Okay, it's a long read. You can see here there's a lot of stiff packaging right here, and it comes with a back casing. As you can see here, there's a back casing right here to protect the phone, the behind of the phone, which is good. I like when manufacturers give attention to these little details. It tells me that they like the product and they want the product to be well used and maintained over time by the user. It tells a lot about the manufacturer. So that's the external case packing or casing rather. And going in, you can see here, it says here, what do you do if your Ulefone can't connect to the network data? It gives you instructions here on how to troubleshoot. Okay, and then in here we have the charger. It has a cable here, USB cable here with the charging point, and also it has the 2-pin plug, which I understand is normal for phones these days to have the plugs come with them, and it's quite good. I've seen phones as well that haven't come with the plug, which reminds me of how careless manufacturers can be. But this is highly required for any phone, I believe, for charging purposes, obviously. As you can see, this goes in here, USB in here, and this one goes into the phone. For charging, this goes to the socket. So it's a very small charger and it feels really light. By the way, the Ulefone Note 6T is 0.6 grams in weight, which is okay. It's not a very heavy phone, which is what most people desire these days. Light phone in your pockets and nothing too heavy to drag you down. Okay, so this is a charger and looks really light. And somebody tells me that it may not last, but who am I to say that, right? The best judge is using this carefully for a long time, but it feels very light with light plastic, and these feel strong. However, with light plastic like this, I feel like it's liable to break. Yes, so that's my take on the charger of this phone. Okay, so moving on to better things. That's all with the package. Right, so you can see here, this is the Ulefone Note 6T right here. Let's take this off gradually. And here comes our phone, the Ulefone Note 6T. Alright, so normally the manufacturers like to paste a lot of things here in the front, telling you, the user, oh yeah, this is a great phone, it's got quad-core processor, it's got a 6.1 HD screen, it's got a 13 megapixels of rear camera rather. It's got a RAM of 3 gig, and it's got a memory ROM of 64 gigabytes. It tells it's got a face unlock here. It's got a battery life of 3,300 milliampere hours. It has it's powered by Android and the latest Android OS, Android 12, I believe this is. So this is like a snippet of what the phone is all about here. But in this video, we look inwards, right, to see what the phone really has inside of it and how sleek it feels. Right, from the outside, you can tell that the manufacturers have pasted a lot here for the user to help you, use your phone carefully and all that. You can see the camera here. It's got a flash right here. The flash is right there, and it has 3 slots: 2 for your SIM card and 1 for your micro SD, which is fairly normal these days. It's common to have them two SIM slot phones. Right. Yeah, so this one has got 3 for 2 for the SIM and 1 for the your SD card. right? And your SIM card has to be micro SD. Sorry, it has to be of micro SIM size, by the way. Right, so that's it. This is the camera right here. This is the charging port right here. This is the mouthpiece. This is also this is the speaker right here. It's weird to have here. Okay, this is also the mouthpiece, and this is the speaker right here. The speaker mouthpiece, right? So as you can see here, this little hole here is the reset. It's for resetting the phone. For those who don't know about it, most phones come with a little pin as well to help you reset the phone if you had problems with the phone. Let's say you had a faulty restart, you can plug the pin in here and reset the phone. Now, unfortunately, because I've seen this in some phones, the pin, I mean, this phone has no pin. It's helping something. The manufacturers have skipped something once more. You know, it's very little, but to be honest, we need all that we can get. Okay, so moving on, guys, we should review this gradually. I'll take it off. This should come off with the screen protector, but it's not. So I will have to use my finger to rip it open. Okay. Right, there you go. And I reveal the Ulefone Note 60. Okay, it looks just like this. This is your Ulefone Note 60. Looking all clean and nice. Purple color on the outside. Right. So from these instructions behind here, it tells me something. It's either this phone doesn't operate like any common phone, or this phone is for new or first-time phone users. It tells here that you can input the SD card and micro SIM cards by ripping open this layer right here. So it has you can open this right here, and it reveals the slots for the SIM card and all that. So we're not doing that in this video. We'll be opening the phone, like viewing inside the phone. Let's go on and do that. So to turn on this phone, as you can see here to the side, you have the power button. You have also the volume buttons, the up, the high, and the low. Right. Okay. So we have to hold down the power button just for a few seconds to turn on the phone. There you go. It's on. Ulefone, powered by Android. Right. So it's taking a while to come on, which is expected because it's the first time it's coming on. All right. While it's at it, the phone is quite a small phone. It's a small phone. As you can see, my palms are not very wide, but holding the phone here reminds me of like holding carrots. There you go. It's quite a small phone. There you go. You can see right here. So for anyone who's looking for like a phone that you can actually hold, you know, that's light, 0.6 grams, 0.6 grams in weight, this is your phone of choice, obviously, provided that you like the functions of this phone. Now, going in, guys, to do the setup of this phone, it says hi there. It says start, English, US. I'll click on start. Next page, it says here connect to mobile network. I'm going to skip this stage. Alright, so there's some things I'm feeling already about this phone. Now, it's not very sleek with holding down the screen and punching on the screen. Now, the screen is slightly thick, as you can see right here, and it's not very responsive when I punch the screen. It tells me something that with time it might lose sensitivity on this front here. And I'll check as well whether we can reset the screen sensitivity to make sure that it's increased or reduced depending on how we want it to be. Okay, so this says here connect to Wi-Fi. We can set up offline. That skips this phase. We continue. Next stage says date and time. London, it's all correct. We're going to skip this. This is Thursday, by the way, but we're skipping this. Okay, Google services. This is an Android phone, so would expect all these to pop up. This is accept. And then it says set my pin. I don't want to pin, so I'm going to skip it. Skip screen lock. Yes, skip anyways. Okay, this is probably too reflective for this video and you can't see the screen, I believe, but I'm going to tilt the phone slightly so you can see the screen. It's common as a blue screen, blue wallpaper. Okay, and you can see this is popping up and down. Okay, right, so this is the interface for most smartphones, as you know. So we'll begin by looking into what the camera looks like. The camera is right here, as you can see. Camera. And then it says while using the app. Yes. 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 Allow. Okay, as you can see here, this is the stage of the review. This is my hand. You can see here. There is good lighting here, I can tell you that. It's fairly good lighting, and so my hand appears the way I think my hand does really appear, like in reality. So I would say, as per that, this phone is reflective of reality. The camera is, at least. I wouldn't expect anything less than a 30 megapixel camera, by the way. So I would say is as expected. The same thing as expected. Right, you can see here you can switch between video mode and photo mode. This is video mode. Video mode is right here, and I wouldn't be recording on this in this video, so that's okay. But as you can see here, the camera, the back camera is okay. It does the job. It does the job. It's okay. As you go forward to your left, you can see to your right, where you can see that it's got some editing functions here where you can actually edit your videos here and make your videos appear better than they actually are. You can see here the face cute, just to take away the blemishes from the photo you're taking. And this is another function which I'm not familiar with, is the bokeh. It says bokeh here. Tap the selected subject to shoot, and the surroundings will be blurred. So this is going to be like the same effect as portrait mode, where your environment is blurry and the picture stands out. Okay, so we're not doing any of this in this video. We'll only look at we'll look at the front camera. Okay, so this is the front camera right here. So looking at that, we would switch it right here. It turns around and you can see here, this is, yes, that's the phone that's been used to review this video. And that's the ring light. So it's, the front camera isn't bad. That's my face right there. Hello. All right, so it isn't bad per se. It's okay. It's okay. It's just what I expect of a 5 megapixel phone, to be honest. So that's okay. That's okay. I understand. It's an okay phone as per camera quality. Let's go on to other things, guys. Now, to see all the apps on the phone, you can scroll upwards. You can see it reveals all the apps on the phone. Most smartphones do the same thing. It's got a calculator here. It's got a clock. It's got a contacts list. It's got Google Duo. It's got your drive here. It's got your messages, your call area. It's got YouTube pre-installed. Fantastic. I mean, what do you expect? This is Google, right? It's an Android phone, so that should be pre-installed for you. Okay, there's no Facebook pre-installed. No, you have to do that by yourself. And it has other apps as well. I don't see any games so far, but some phones come with games, obviously. But that's not a problem, because with the memory of this phone, you can install games at will. Just to mention, guys, this phone has got something that the other Ulefone had. It's got the child mode here, which I see here. Let's go into the child mode. It says here, allow screen lock. You know, close mobile network. This is, I think, this is where it allows you to set your phone to a mode that is friendly for a child, just so that even if they use the phone, they wouldn't go into areas that you don't want them to. They can make calls, they can access the internet. So this is like where you program all of that, I believe. So it says child mode. I would accept. I would I would believe that's what this is all about. Okay, so going on from there, guys, you can see that it's got other apps here on the phone, and be careful about downloading apps on this phone, because this phone has got a RAM of 3 gigs, and even though the memory, the ROM, is about 64 gigs, you can't just download endlessly stuff on your phone. Eventually you have problems if you do that. So be careful how you download apps, because the more apps you download, the slower your phone is likely to be. This is the reality of phones that have got small RAMs like 3 gigs and 4 gigs of RAM, that this is what you experience. Slow speed eventually, even though it may not happen immediately. But yeah, beware of that. So when we tap the screen twice, what happens? It doesn't light up. Okay, so we can click this back to come on. Okay, there you go. So this phone here, from the graphics of the interface here, you can tell it runs on the latest Android technology. However, the graphics are kind of poor. They're not like top notch like you find in the latest phones. This phone was actually made this year, manufactured this year, but clearly it's a budget smartphone, I'll say. It's yes. So the cost of this phone is $149 Canadian, and that's like the price for, like, cheap stuff. As you know, you don't expect to get like heaven and earth with a phone that's bought for that price. So I respect the fact that it gives you just the functions enough for you to make calls, watch videos, and that's it, and nothing too much, because it is obviously a cheap phone. But don't forget, guys, cheap phones do work. The thing is, how much work can they do? So basically, this phone is also very light. That's a selling point, very light. And the back is slightly rough for friction, which is very good as well. I like that very much. This is not sharp, which is fantastic. So it's not a touch hazard, as I would say. Okay, so there you go. It's a little bit primitive of phones to have to open this way to allow you fixing the micro SD card, as well as the SIM cards. I would say it's old fashioned to open phones this way, but apparently this phone wants you to do that for it, to open it this way. And I kind of understand that that's the case here. So when you do that, just be careful, because with frequent opening and closing of this phone, you might just break the phone. Yes, it's not advisable. Most times phones have a little like knob here. You push in or you turn around or something like that, and it comes out. It pops out and allows you to put to insert the SIM cards as well as the micro SD card. But this one hasn't got that, which just means that you have to do a lot of work to put things in. So I would say prepare your SIM cards and your micro SD card and put them all at once. And this all happens once, and so you don't have to open and close and open and close and open and close. So that's my advice on with regard to using this phone. And it has it's got Bluetooth, as you can see right here. If you slide down, you can see it's got Bluetooth connection here, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, night mode here. You see here, the screen changes to something more friendly to the eyes. That's good. That's a good function for those who like to use the phones at very close proximity. Right, so it's got Bluetooth here, and it can connect to your TV, to your headphones, and that's fantastic. I mean, most phones that have Bluetooth can connect to your TV and headphones, and headphones. So I would say this is not an unusual function that would wow us, but it's a basic smartphone function. So I do applaud the manufacturers for not letting us down, at least in that regard. But generally speaking, this is a very simple smartphone to use. As you can see here, from the battery life, I can tell you that this phone is not so great. If you had to brag about your battery life, don't do that with this phone, because this phone, the battery life is just normal. It's just normal. 3,300 isn't something to rejoice over, because it's not it's not there yet. It's not there yet. But does it work? It works. And I can't speak on the durability of the battery because I haven't use the phone for a long time. So I would like you, the phone user, if you have the phone or you're about to buy the phone, when you buy the phone and you're about 3 weeks in, 6 months in, 1 month in, please drop a comment in the comment section and let us know how you feel about the phone. If the phone still feels good, if it breaks easily, if the back is too rough for you, let us know. Let's really think about what are the use cases of this phone. And it's good to have various opinions on the phone, because one size can never fit all. Okay, so let's answer some questions about this phone which have been asked in public forums, so to say. People want to know if this phone is waterproof. It is not waterproof. It cannot withstand water or showers. So be careful while you use your phone. Don't go into the shower with your phone here. Be careful, and don't use your phone in the rain, as it could damage the phone. And to be honest, the manufacturers have in no way said that this phone is waterproof. So why should you assume it's waterproof? Please don't. Right. So the phone has got Bluetooth as well. It's able to connect to your TV and your headphones, like I said earlier. So people are asking if the Ulefone Note 60 is compatible with Freedom Network. And the answer is absolutely yes. It's compatible with Freedom, with Shaw, with Bell, with Virgin, and it knows no limits, with Rogers as well. And even if you're beyond the boundaries of the boundaries of this region here, it's beyond here. It's also compatible with your mobile carrier, so that shouldn't be a problem at all. I would say go ahead and buy this phone if you like the phone. If you want a light phone with a fairly good battery life that can last a few hours, and a phone that is able to serve you without costing you so much, then this is going to be the phone choice for you. And now, what system of Android does this run on? This runs on the latest Android technology, Android 12, I believe, which is the latest Android. So that is good. At least you know that it is something to write home about. It gives you something to hold on to while it keeps the whole system cheap and affordable and usable. And so I would say, if you want this phone, go ahead and purchase this phone. The link will be in the description for anyone who wants to. And that's basically this review, the review of the Ulefone Note 60. And going on from here, I'll be reviewing more Ulefone models here, just so we can see how they compare on the scale of price, usability, design, and all that, just so we can have a fair judgment of the Ulefone brand. Okay, guys, it's been fun on this review, and thank you for watching so far. It's been amazing having you support my channel. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video with your family and friends. For those who want to see reviews of devices, let me know. Tell me the devices that I should review, and I'll review them in this channel, just so you can have an informed, make an informed decision when you buy the devices. So that is the end of this video, and thank you for watching once more, and I hope to see my next video. Until then, it's been Bruno EO on this review, and yeah, bye, thanks, and peace.